My name is David Way and I'm the Chief Executive of the National Apprenticeship Service. And I was at a conference, only the CBI conference yesterday, and chief executives of organisations were talking about the importance of a number of things for their businesses in the coming years, and brand was one of the most important things of all. And I noted that because, of course, the apprenticeship brand is one which we have to ensure is synonymous with quality. And over recent years, the brand has been stretched a bit because not all apprentices are young and just leaving school. A number of them are adults now, and I think the average age of apprentices last year was 22. So they're just a little bit older than many people think. So it's important that our brand and what apprenticeships represent remain very clear to people, that it means quality, that it means the opportunity to progress in your working career and develop in your lives, but that is not just for 16 and 17-year-olds, it's for slightly older people too. I meet a lot of young people in that age who do not find their way through school and education first time, or go down routes which they realise are not for them. And so the opportunity to do apprenticeships at 21, 22, and even to go on to higher education through apprenticeships is a great fallback position for them. As I say, not everybody gets through first time, and so it's important that apprenticeships are available at that age range too. And of course, apprenticeships in many people's eyes are about construction, engineering and hairdressing, and yet so many of the apprenticeships now are in other occupations such as accountancy, professional business services, IT. It's really, the world of work is so exciting these days, and I'm really delighted that apprenticeship opportunities pretty well match that. And almost every week I hear of new sectors that are introducing apprenticeships. I noticed last week, I think the forestry industry was introducing apprenticeships, and that's fantastic, because I really do want a young person to be able to choose whatever career they want to follow, and know that yes, they can go through an academic route, but they can also go through the vocational route. And so the more occupations we have, the more employers that we're bringing in, then the fresher the brand. But I do think that the introduction of higher apprenticeships and the opportunity for young people to go on to the equivalent of a degree in an apprenticeship is really vital for the brand. When I talk to parents in particular, they want to make sure that if their son or daughter is taking an apprenticeship, they're not going into a bit of a cul-de-sac, which is great in the short term but then limits their opportunities. But when I talk to them about the opportunities to go on to higher levels and to go to university at some point in their career if they wish to, then that really does change their attitudes. And we've brought in a lot of new employers as a result of these changes. I meet companies such as PwC who are changing their recruitment patterns, and broadly companies who in the past have said we only recruit graduates. They are saying that they want to have the cream of all young talent, and that means having the very best school leavers into apprenticeships as well as those who are leaving university. And that's such a fantastic place to be, to give young people the choice of two great routes: apprenticeships, university. And so I always have to make sure that we're protecting the brand, but higher apprenticeships help that, as does ensuring that any quality issues, low quality issues, are tackled pretty quickly. And I think in the past year we've been able to do that. We have stopped a number of people who said they were offering so-called apprenticeships by ensuring that they really do take the time that's needed, a minimum of 12 months, and they are absolutely based with employers. The defining characteristic in many respects of an apprenticeship is that it's a job with training, and so we've clearly set out that that's the case. So I'm hoping and I'm confident that with the new quality standards in place and the new expectations of all apprenticeships, that the future will concentrate much more on high quality apprenticeships and the great experiences that people get. In fact, that is a particularly important thing for me, is that young people and employers give such positive feedback on their experiences, and that shows that we're on the right track.